Hey, my name is Steven, and today we're taking a look at the SH Monsterarts Mechagodzilla.
But Steven, you can't use other people's content without asking little parody and your drum music. There's no use in the world, you get banned and sued for this. I'm gonna attack you now.
I tried asking, get off my ass. It's a parody. You read the title, right? Well, with that out of the way, please don't copyright me, Jobby. I'm just making a little parody here. Anyways, well, getting this figure out of the box. Oh, this is a little bit. Okay, getting this figure out of the box, I would love to say that the painting and the sculpting on this figure is amazing. A lot to be desired, though, and we'll get into that in a minute. The more noticeable paint apps are the eyes and the tips of the spines. However, one of the main traits of Mechagodzilla in the movie were his pulsing red energy. I don't understand why Bandai couldn't have put this on the figure, especially with that unjustifiable price point. Yeah, I don't like they have to spend your left kidney to get an SH figure. But hey, I did it anyway, and I probably will do more in the future. With that being said, let's get into the accessories. What, you thought you were getting a beam particle effect? This is Bandai we're talking about. You get 2 hands. Take it or leave it. Oh boy. There's gonna be a lot to discuss here. Anyways, so what you want to do is that you could pop it off. That's on a ball joint that is terrifyingly small. And you just pop on the other one. Okay. But there is a cool feature that this does come with. You see, you could pop it off at the palm and sort of mix and match these things, and they're a little terrifying to pop off, especially with the material that they're on. Wonderful. Okay. Well, I particularly like to just press. Yeah, it's a little too tighter than it needs to be. But you can get some unique finger poses. Oh boy, and here's where the complaints start. My copy had a very, very loose finger. However, it can slide back in, but it pops out way too easy, which shouldn't be a problem. Especially at that price point. Doesn't really prevent me from posing the hand. You're freaking kidding me. Anyway, speaking of posability, ball joint at the head can look up that far and look down that far. Ball joint at this part of the neck and at the base of the neck. And it feels like there is a ball joint in the base of the shoulders. Holy crap, those are loose. There is a hinge joint at the shoulder pad, hinge joint at the arm. Cannot swivel, but the forearm swivels to make up for it. And that is really tight, but there's also a hinge joint there. Ball joint at the hand. And every ball joint. Literally no torso articulation. Bandai. And here's where we have to talk. So there are pipes here in Mechagodzilla's crotch, and they are fragile as hell. I recommend that you pull them out, and let me show you how to do it. So first off, you're going to want to pull the leg out and just, move it, because it's on a very, very tiny ball joint. Do that with the same to the other one. Yeah, swivel the thigh a little bit. Like that, and boom. And just like any other ball joint, you could just pop it off just like this. Pretty easy. I actually bent mine when pulling it out of the box. We don't talk about that. Like I mentioned earlier, there's a thigh swivel. This thing also features some piston pumping action. Yeah. Jeez, I don't know how many jobby references I can make before it's actually copying. Anyways, you can lift up the shin panel to get a somewhat decent pivot. I mean, I'm not angry with it, but, it's a pivot.
Beautiful spread.
And like always, the whole reason why you're buying an SH Monsterarts figure, the tail articulation here is amazing. Ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, ball joint, you get the point pretty much. But these last 3 ball joint looking parts, segments of the tail, they don't move, yeah. And it kind of sucks because I really wanted to swivel this thing. Overall, the articulation on Mechagodzilla is really, really impressive. However, it's not the best, and I feel like it could have done better, especially with the torso articulation. However, it does feature some cool things, like these little fold-out missiles in the front, which are pretty much barely noticeable. But yeah, there's 3 of them at the front. You can flip them out, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Barely noticeable. And there's also one on the side too. Hold on. Yeah, this is a little difficult. And I recommend a part separator. One's not included. I'm using a thumbtack here. And it pops up to reveal some shoulder missiles. You know, when Monkey kicks him in the face. But yeah, that's it. Missiles. Here's Wombat Ambush Buck, McFarlane Gypsy Danger, my previous review, Playmates Godzilla Evolved, NECA Gypsy Danger, and SH Monsterarts Godzilla. Oh wait, I have a monkey. I'll be right back. Yeah, I didn't buy the SH Monsterarts Kong. Sorry. What you're getting in this figure really isn't that bad, and to be honest, I am kind of satisfied with this purchase. However, it still doesn't justify the price. The lack of accessories just really doesn't make it worth it, for me at least. Get it if you're a completionist, or you just like this tin can like me. Credit goes to JOBBYTHEHONG for inspiring this video. All his music and his channel will be linked down below. Make sure to subscribe to him and pick up one of these if you want. See ya.